Hi everyone, how are we all? So this little mini workout that we're going to do today is all about strengthening your back. We've done back strengthening before. We've done a little bit down on the floor and some standing stuff, some seated stuff as well. A little bit different today is going to be purely standing, so you can maybe grab a few of these exercises that you can do through the day. One of the most common things that people say to me that are going on with them is lower back strengthening issues, whether it's leaning forward and being able to hinge for a period of time, twisting, stretching, those sorts of things. Anything that comes from that back area, the mid and lower back, is the most common complaint that I hear. Okay, so these exercises, even if you don't get that sort of thing, it is a really, really good idea for you to practice keeping it strong, okay, and making sure you can keep those nice hinge movements, those twisting movements, everything that we do, reaching for things, all of those sorts of things need to be kept strong. We all, and I don't think I've met anyone that can deny this, we all have got to that point, especially sort of in the mid to late afternoon, where we start to get tired. And if you've been on your feet all day, or even sitting at a computer desk all day, or you might find that you do start to get into those slouches. You know what I'm talking about. So these exercises might be really good to throw a couple of them in at that point of the day when those muscles are starting to get tired, just to remind them to switch themselves back on, because you still need them for the rest of the day. Also, you might find that some of these exercises are really suitable in the morning when you wake up, because we don't have a lot of blood flow through our back. So this will get some movement there. Once you start to get some movement, those aches and pains will start to ease because there's some blood flow through there. So you might even find first thing in the morning, do a couple of these, some in the afternoon. You don't have to do it as one set. You might just do it a few times to try and remember the exercises so that you can keep using these exercises throughout your everyday. Okay, with that said, let's get it going. Now I don't have any weights while I'm here, but I am going to use a full bottle of, what is this, a 1 litre bottle of olive oil. And that's going to be my weight, okay, because it's quite heavy. All right, so that's what I'm going to use. If you've got a weight, you only need the one, but if your weight is quite light and you want to bump it up, you can bump it up to and hold 2. Work it out for yourself what you want to do with it, okay? So the way that I'm going to show you is if you were using one weight, okay? And then you can work it out for yourself from there. Okay, so grab that weight, and if you're using one weight, we are holding it like so, okay? So gripping it at either end, okay? I don't want you doing hand over hand, okay? I want you to keep it as even as possible through both arms. All right. Excuse me. Grab that weight. I'm going to hold it like this because it's just a little bit more even than holding onto the cap. Stand up nice and tall. Take your legs out nice and wide. Now we want the feet nice and loose on the floor, light on the floor, I should say. Let's take that weight away from the body. Now the further it is, the harder it's going to be on your shoulders. So find your position, belly button back. We're going to take that weight up above the right shoulder and down to the left. Right now I'm keeping my hips and shoulders facing forward. There's no swing in the body, okay? Belly button back, no pushing the chest forward. Good, let's do 5 more and push. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good, let's take it to the other shoulder and across the body. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. All these movements need to be controlled, okay? So there's no swinging as such. It is a controlled movement. Last one. Up and down. Good. Bring it to the center and twist to the side. Now again, I'm keeping my hips and shoulders forward right now, so you can bend those elbows a little bit. You can feel those shoulders working. That's okay. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring it back to the center and lower. Lift the shoulders. Just loosen them up a little bit. We're going to get those legs working with it now. So we're going to go up and across, up and across. Okay, feet are light on the floor, so you're turning from the feet so that we're not twisting into the knees. So you can still feel those arms and shoulders working, but we're getting into that back just a little bit more through that center area of the back. How many do you reckon? 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, let's take it to the other side and across. 1, 2, 3. You can follow that bottle now. 5, or your weight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, to the center, and we're going to twist. 1, 2, control. 3, finish right at the side. 6, 7, 8, 9. That doesn't sound right, does it? Let's finish that at 10. Good. Loosen up those shoulders. Let's pop that weight down. Now this one might take a little bit of balance. So if you find you're struggling with balance, use a chair, use a wall, something like that, okay? So we're gonna start with the right arm and the right leg. Okay, so let's take the legs out wide. And we're going to lift the right leg and bring that knee towards the elbow. But it's out to the side, not forward, okay? So we're going to squeeze the waist and return. Squeeze, squeeze. So we're working into these muscles here, which do support the center of the back. So you can hold onto a wall if you need to. 2 more. Good. And we're changing sides. And again, 1, 2, 3. Turn side on so you can see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. Good. Again, with balance, taking that right leg out to the side. Straight out to the side. 3. Pull up out of this supporting hip. Don't sink. Keep it low. Use a wall if you need to. If you're wobbling around, better to use a wall. 5, 4, 3. If you feel it in your lower back, take it lower. I think that's it. Let's change legs. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull up tall. 6, 7, 8, 9. This is also going to help you with your balance. So give that butt a little shake because you can probably feel that through the butt and lower back, sort of where it joins that glute area. All right, let's go back to that squeeze on the side. Are you ready? Pull it in for 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze that waist. Feel it squeezing. One more. Changing sides. Squeeze. 2. Pulling up, right up out of those hips in the middle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, this time your leg swing is going to go slightly forward. 1, not to the front. 45 degrees. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. And 1, 2, 3. You can feel those muscles starting to get really tight in through the glutes, lower back, hip area. Keep standing tall. Keep thinking about your core. And I'll think about counting. That'll do. Shake it out, rub it, bang it, massage it, whatever you have to do. We're going to grab that weight again. Okay, so again, with or without the weight. Let's get rid of that mosquito first. Okay, again, a little bit of balance. So if you're really struggling with this, keep your foot on the floor. We're going to reach it forward, bend the supporting leg. So I've taken my right leg back, front leg is the left, obviously, but it's bent, and I'm reaching forward with that weight, and then I'm going to pull it back in, pushing one. Okay, you want to make it harder, you're going to lift that leg off the floor. Keeping that back nice and flat. Don't let the chest collapse. Keep it looking forward. Chest looking straight at your weight. Lost count again, so let's do 5. 4, make sure you finish each one standing up straight. Last one. Good. Did you lose your balance? I nearly did. Let's go the other side. So you can keep it on the floor, pull up. Keep it on the floor, pull up. Good for those ankles too. And the supporting leg, that muscle in the leg, quad muscle. Chest is up. Staring off my mat for balance. 5, 4, focus. 2, 1. Good work. Give those legs a little shake. Okay, so again, keeping that weight in our hand. We're going to push it forward, come up, leg out and down, nice and slow. Push and in, leg out and down. Push and in, leg out and down. You've got that hinge there, which is strengthening that lower back. And a lot of these exercises are also helping to strengthen that butt, okay? Keeping that butt strong is really important for your lower back health. And there's my timer going off. Let's do 4 more. 4, kick. 3, kick. 2, kick. 1, kick. Good work. Okay, give it all a shake out. Let's place that weight down. Let's go into a little split squat, right foot forward, left foot back. Let's tuck the tailbone under and bend both knees. Let's bring it across the body, okay? We're going to turn towards the right leg and bring that back leg in. Take the back leg back. Keep yourself connected, so always tailbone under. To the right, bring it in, left leg back and down. Right, and bring it in, left leg back. Bend, turn to the right and bring it in. Again, 2 more. Turn. Don't turn so much that you lose your balance. Let's do the other leg going back. Back, bend, turn, and in. Back, tailbone under. Keep that pelvic floor lifted. Oops, I turned a little bit quick that time. Back, down, now turn. Good, and again, back, bend, turn. Last one. And back, down, turn, and bring it in. Good work. Okay, I'm going to get you to take your right leg now and cross it over the left like so. Okay. Then you're going to take your right arm over your body. Place the other one on your hip. Good, stretch it out. Feel the stretch coming through that lower back there, as well as up through the side of the body. Good, let's bring it in. Let's change the legs over. Are you ready? Other side. Good, stretch for in the middle of the day. Get those lower back muscles working if you've been sitting or standing still for a long period of time. Let's do it again. This will help to stretch out those muscles that are getting all tight. And it'll get that blood flowing as well. Good work. Take your hands onto the lower back, fingertips facing your bum. Squeeze back. Good. Bring it in. We're going to arch over. kill that mosquito. Oh, look, blood, yuck. Okay, now I'm going to keep my hands on my back, okay, and I'm not going to go too far. I just want you to focus on tucking the tailbone under. Okay, so I'm trying to push that pubic bone forward, all right, and just letting the head hang. And then I'm going to go the other way again. And again, keeping the hands there, I'm just going to arch over, tuck the bum under. So I'm arching this way instead of hanging completely over. All right, good job. Okay, well, there's some really good strengthening of the back muscles in that exercise. If you do find that you've just done that for the first time and you're feeling a little bit stiff and achy, then I would suggest maybe getting into a child's pose position, doing some of those cobra stretches, lying on your tummy and arching backwards. Just keep it moving, don't stop. You might even want to put a little heat pack on there just to make sure it's still warm. So what might have happened if those muscles are super weak, okay, which is quite common, you may have found that you've overdone it and that they've gone really, really tight now, and that's what that stiffness will be. And of course, if it's starting to send pains down the leg, any nerve pain at all involved with that, then of course you want to loosen up that muscle and try and think about still connecting, but loosening up those muscles a little bit more, okay? So if you do the exercise again, maybe don't do the whole session. Just do little bits of it. Don't do as much, okay? Find what suited you, which ones worked best for you, use them. Try and remember them when you guys are finished with this. If you can let me know how you got on with all these exercises, and if I do get some good positive feedback from everyone about these ones, then I will post it as a public, which means you'll always be able to get into this little workout, into this link. Okay, so for now, let me know how you got on. Keep yourself moving, have a great day, and I'll speak to you all soon. See you later.